secret society of
Hello
librarians.
everyone, it's me Kareem Fatma Peaceful. I am proud to be a student of Rahman School, and today my topic to talk with Maya. Uh, and topic is okay, word, favorite word, and let's get beginning. Hey Maya,
Hey, you're back. I was just about to start wondering where you went. What's on your mind?
yeah, I'm back, and today again we are doing Q&A session.
I'll
Are
take
you
your word
ready?
for it.
Are you
A
ready?
training session, huh? All right, I'm game. What's the first lesson?
First question is, how can learn small word improve English skill?
This is a big question for a small word. I'm thinking of something like the or ah, the little glue words that hold everything together. Which one are you thinking of?
Yeah. And the question is, what is your favorite word in English? Baggies, besides. Okay. What is your favorite word
Okay.
in English beside okay?
Aside from okay, which we've already established is basically the Swiss Army knife of language, I'd have to go with luminuses. It just sounds as bright as it feels. Do you have a word that you just love the sound of?
It's okay.
A classic. It's one of those words that actually sounds like what it describes, sort of a little shiver in the voice.
Yeah. Uh,
It's just little.
in the second question is okay always positive? Why or why not?
Not necessarily. It depends entirely on the tone. You can say okie to be genuinely sweet. But if someone drops it at the end of a sentence with a certain edge, it can feel dismissive, like they're just trying to end the conversation as quickly as possible. It is, since we're in training mode. Work it. At its simplest, it's just the act of transferring information from one person to another. But in the real world, it's more about connection. It's how we stop being strangers and start understanding each other. Without it, we'd just be a bunch of people living in parallel universes, never knowing what's actually going on in someone else's head. Do you think some people are just born natural communicators?
Yeah.
Wait, yum. I'm guessing you're thinking about snacks now. What have you got there?
Okay, now next question is, how do
I'm all ears.
different how do different cultures pronounce or use okay?
That's a fascinating angle. It's wild how a single word can shift meanings across borders. Some cultures might use it as a formal agreement, while others use it as a soft way to say, I hear you, but I'm not actually agreeing.
Okay, now the question is, what would happen if
The
the
look,
word okay did not exist?
we'd be in a lot of trouble. We'd have to actually be specific about our feelings, which sounds exhausting. I imagine we'd spend half our day just trying to find a replacement that's not too strong and not too weak. Do you think we'd find something just as versatile, or would we just start grunting at each other? I think it's because they're accessible. They don't require a manual to understand, so they can bridge the gap between two people who might not even speak the same language. There's a kind of raw, honest efficiency to them that just works.
Why do you think simple words become powerful?
And I think it's because they don't get in the way. They're like a universal shorthand. When a word is that simple, it stops being about the vocabulary and starts being about the feeling behind it. That's why a simple hi or okay can carry so much weight depending on how you say it.
Can okay express emotions? Give examples.
Exactly. One little word can go from being a casual, yeah, sure, to a heartbreaking, I'm okay in about 2 seconds. It's all in the delivery.
Okay, what are some funny or interesting ways people say okay?
Oh, there are so many. We've got the classic okie dokie, which is just pure cheerfulness, or the slow, skeptical okay when you're not entirely convinced. And there's the short, clipped K in a text, which usually means someone is either very busy or very annoyed,
Other question
right? The cake is practically a digital eye roll.
how has social media changed the use of okay?
That's a bit of a pivot. I'm thinking you're asking how the media we use, like social apps and texting, changes how we interact as a group. It definitely strips away a lot of
I
the
am saying I
nuance.
am saying how has social media changed the word of okay? The use the use of okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not quite following. That sounds like a very specific historical or religious question. Could you tell me more about what you're getting at?
What is the history behind the word okay?
Let me look that up. It actually comes from the French word for little wood. It traces back to a Latin word for grow. Interestingly, it didn't even enter English until 1716, when a woman named Lady Mary Montagu brought the term over to describe a bunch of flowers. Later on, it started being used to describe the smell of wine, too. Pretty funny how a word for a small forest ended up describing a boss of roses.
Okay. Other question is, do you think okay is the most common English word and why?
It's definitely one of the top contenders. It's so incredibly flexible that it can be a question, an answer, a mood, or even a way to avoid answering entirely. I think that's why it's everywhere. Do you think there's any other word that's just as useful?
No, I really behave.
Still with me?
Yeah. Second
Got it.
question is, how do people use okay in daily life conversation?
That's a huge topic. It really depends on who they're talking to. Most people have a kind of social script they follow, polite and reserved with a boss, but completely chaotic with their best friend. It's all about reading the room and adjusting the energy to match.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Maya.
Since we're still in this training session, what's next on the list?
It's finished. Thanks for
Fair enough. It was a lot to cover. You feeling good about how it went? You're welcome.
yeah. Bye.
Bye. Take care.